Merlin Sheldrake, Entangled Life, How Fungi Make Our Worlds, Change Our Minds and Shape Our Futures. Embark on a captivating journey as we explore the enigmatic world of fungi through Merlin Sheldrake's enlightening book, Entangled Life, How Fungi Make Our Worlds, Change Our Minds and Shape Our Futures. This summary offers enthralling insights into the intelligence, individuality, and communication abilities of fungi, as well as their pivotal role in shaping the Earth's ecology and providing potential solutions to environmental challenges. Let us delve into the fantastic realm of mycelial networks, symbiotic relationships, and mind-altering chemicals in fungi while redefining our understanding of life and interconnectedness.
Fungi redefining intelligence. Physarum polycephalum, a slime mold, has shown remarkable problem-solving abilities despite lacking a brain or central nervous system. Fungi like Physarum consist of hyphae, which form networks called mycelium. When considering the nature of mycelial networks, we are confronted with the question of whether they are individuals or collectives. These fungi challenge our understanding of intelligence and individuality, even prompting us to re-evaluate our own sense of self, as humans also contain complex communities of bacteria, microbes, genes, and cells from various sources. The slime mold Physarum polycephalum exhibits extraordinary problem-solving capacities. An experiment conducted by Japanese researchers involved placing the slime mold in petri dishes modeled after the Greater Tokyo area. Oat flakes marked the urban hubs, while bright lights represented obstacles. In just one day, the slime mold had successfully determined the fastest route among the oat flakes, creating a network astonishingly similar to Tokyo's existing rail system. Despite having no brain or central nervous system, Physarum is an efficient problem solver. This raises questions about the nature of intelligence and whether fungi possess a unique form of it, separate from humans. As we delve deeper into the structure of fungi, we discover that they consist of a network-based life form, constituted by thin tubes called hyphae that connect and form a dense network known as mycelium. Hyphae can also develop into fruiting bodies like mushrooms for spore dispersal. Pondering upon mycelial networks, we find it difficult to label them as individuals or collectives. Hyphal tips function independently, without a central command, but all tips are connected. Interestingly, even a single hypha can regenerate the entire mycelial network, suggesting both individuality and collectivity simultaneously. This new understanding of fungi provokes us to reassess human individuality. Our bodies host vast communities of bacteria, microbes, genes, and cells from diverse origins, essential for our survival. Perhaps, like fungi, we are living amalgamations of individuality and collectivity, urging us to reconsider our long-standing notions of self, autonomy, and individuality. The irresistible truffle seduction. Truffles, a sought-after culinary delight with an intoxicating aroma, have a fascinating life cycle that relies heavily on communication and seduction. Through their scent, truffles connect with humans, animals, and plants, ensuring their survival and reproduction. Using chemical signals and pheromones, they engage in mesmerizing dance-like rituals to create mycelial networks, partner with plants, and eventually reproduce. The world of truffles is filled with enchantment and mystery. Known for their exquisite taste and powerful fragrance, truffles have gained an esteemed culinary status, resulting in prices reaching up to €12,000 for 2 kilograms of Piedmont white truffles. But there is more to these subterranean treasures than gourmet indulgence. For the majority of their lives, truffles reside beneath the earth as mycelia. However, reproduction demands a transition above ground where their spores can disperse. In a universal language of smell, truffles call to animals and humans with an irresistible scent, ensuring their presence is discovered. The allure of truffles goes beyond simple communication. It involves an intricate dance of seduction to attract and enthrall animals. Bears eagerly dig through logs, elks furiously root up the earth, and humans are captivated by the truffle's association with sensuality. The word truffle itself often translates to testicle in various languages, further emphasizing this connection. Before enticing animals and humans, truffles have already engaged in seduction on a more intimate level. Truffle hyphae attract other hyphae to form a mycelial network, releasing pheromones to entice compatible fungi to combine their genetic materials and create a new truffle. From here, the young truffle needs a plant partner for its survival, as it cannot produce the necessary carbon compounds on its own. A captivating dance of chemistry ensues between fungal hyphae and plant roots. Compounds released by plant roots prompt truffle spores to sprout, while fungal compounds induce plant roots to expand, increasing the odds of creating a successful partnership. As truffles reach maturity and reproduction commences, their enchanting chemical cocktail exudes the aromas that endlessly fascinate humans and animals alike. This distinctive scent reflects the truffle's unique interaction with its community of microbes, soil, and climatic conditions. Though we may not witness the intricate rituals of fungal seduction, the truffle's alluring scent leaves us powerless against its enticing call. Pushing boundaries with lichen. Extraordinary organisms known as lichen have the ability to withstand extreme conditions, even in outer space, making them the subject of biological research and astrobiology. With their unique characteristics and history, lichen exemplifies the possibilities of life on Earth. Lichen's nature as a symbiotic relationship between algae and fungi challenged scientific orthodoxies and introduced the vital concept of symbiosis. Their disruptive impact on understanding life has significantly influenced biological theories like endosymbiosis, transforming our comprehension of multicellular evolution. Lichen, a fascinating organism, is more than just a tough survivor. It thrives in harsh environments such as deserts, tundras, and surprisingly, outer space. Though many other organisms perish when exposed to cosmic rays, lichen endures, exhibiting a unique ability to resurrect itself after a decade-long dehydration. As a result, lichen garners significant attention from the scientific community, becoming an essential player in the field of astrobiology. These resilient organisms have pushed the boundaries of scientific beliefs time and again. During the 19th century, Swiss botanist Simon Schwendener ignited a debate by suggesting that lichen was not a single organism but, instead, a symbiotic arrangement between algae and fungi, with each providing vital resources to the other. While Schwendener's ideas initially faced severe backlash, they eventually gained traction and, in 1877, Albert Frank coined the term symbiosis to aptly describe lichen's dual composition. Symbiosis soon became a widely recognized biological principle affecting numerous fields of study. For instance, American biologist Lynn Margulis built upon the notion of symbiosis with her groundbreaking theory of endosymbiosis, asserting that multicellular organisms evolved by forming symbiotic relationships with unicellular life forms. The profound impact of lichen on our understanding of Earth's life forms led to the creation of the term lichening rod effect by scientist Trevor Goward, depicting lichen's capacity to shatter conventional perspectives and inspire innovative thinking. Through lichen, humanity advances its knowledge of life and opens doors to uncovering its untold possibilities. Mind-altering powers of fungi. The zombie fungus, Ophiocordyceps unilateralis, is known for possessing and controlling the body of an ant. It infects the carpenter ant, manipulating its muscle fibers and central nervous system without infecting its brain. The fungus then forces the ant to spread its spores, continuing the cycle. This curious relationship indirectly highlights the power of fungi chemicals to alter human and animal minds. Psychoactive substances like LSD and psilocybin are derived from various fungi like ergot and others that have been present in human cultures for centuries. Research has shown the potential of psilocybin in treating depression, anxiety, and addiction. While the evolutionary purpose of psilocybin remains unclear, these fungi undoubtedly benefit from human fascination with their mind-altering properties. Symbiosis, fungi shaped our world. Hundreds of millions of years ago, the Earth's landscape was vastly different, with no plants or trees in sight. However, a key event occurred that would shape life on Earth. Green algae migrated onto land and formed a critical alliance with fungi. This partnership, known as a mycorrhizal relationship, led to the growth and expansion of plants across the globe, eventually removing vast amounts of carbon from the atmosphere and stabilizing the climate. To this day, more than 90% of modern plant species rely on this symbiosis to thrive, highlighting the central role fungi play in shaping our ecosystem. Once upon a time, when Earth was a barren, scorched land, green algae dared to venture onto solid ground for the first time. This brave move was fueled by some compelling advantages: direct sunlight and an abundance of carbon dioxide. Yet, the real secret to their survival was a partnership with fungi. In these mycorrhizal relationships, plants and fungi support each other in a beautiful exchange. Plants, through photosynthesis, transform carbon into sugars and fats to share with fungi. In turn, nearly invisible filaments called mycorrhizal hyphae scour the soil for water and minerals otherwise out of reach for plant roots. The interdependence between plants and fungi varies. Some fungal species are more cooperative while others cling to their nutrients. Moreover, the presence of different fungi can dramatically affect plant characteristics. Research has shown that certain fungi can make strawberries taste sweeter or produce more berries, while others make plants more enticing to bumblebees. But the real magic of mycorrhizal relationships goes beyond individual plants and fungi. When plants began their conquest of the land, they grew in size and complexity. Through photosynthesis, they consumed a staggering 90% of the atmospheric carbon. Consequently, the world experienced a drastic drop in carbon levels, initiating a period of global cooling. Fungi played a vital role in this climatic transformation by providing plants with phosphorus, a crucial element for their growth and expansion. To put it simply, mycorrhizal relationships are the cornerstone of life on Earth today. The bond between plants and fungi enabled the establishment of the ecosystems that support our planet's diverse life forms. Furthermore, these ancient partnerships are still instrumental in the survival of over 90% of contemporary plant species. So, next time you take a stroll in nature, take a moment to appreciate the symbiotic beauty of plant-fungal relationships, which have shaped our world for millions of years and continue to do so today. Unraveling the Wood Wide Web. Within the lush green forests of the Pacific Northwest, ghostly white plants reveal the existence of a vast, interconnected web of life hidden beneath the soil. Known as the Wood Wide Web, this intricate network of fungi, plants, bacteria, and trees functions similarly to our digital World Wide Web, enabling organisms to share essential substances for survival. Monotropa uniflora, or ghost pipes, are unique mycoheterotrophs that rely entirely on fungi for their nutrients and carbon. By tapping into mycorrhizal networks or fungal highways, these mysterious plants obtain the necessary resources from green plants to sustain themselves without the need for photosynthesis. Connecting a diverse range of living beings, the mycorrhizal networks or wood wide webs facilitate the transportation of resources such as hormones, toxins, nitrogen, and water. While these networks have often been anthropomorphized and depicted with the focus on plants as the main nodes, it is essential to consider the pivotal and strategic role fungi play in maintaining this vast network. Fungi have their own self-interest in mind, and it is possible to view the wood wide web through a mycocentric lens. Ensuring the survival of multiple plants allows fungi to continue flourishing even if some of their connected organisms perish. Interestingly, there are different types of wood wide webs rooted in different fungal motivations, with some directly consuming plants rather than nurturing them. Ultimately, the hidden world of the wood wide web serves as a reminder of the complex interdependent relationships among Earth's diverse flora and fungi. These networks, similar in structure to the Internet, emphasize the importance of cooperation and connectivity in the natural world, offering valuable insights into the complexity and interconnectedness underpinning all living things. Fungi and human perception. The mysterious world of fungi challenges our established taxonomic constructs as they refuse to fit into our existing categories. Our attempts to understand them by divvying them up into neat groups reveal more about ourselves than the fungi. Researchers like Toby Kears have shed light on the intricate relationships between plants and fungi, pointing out a delicate balance of power resembling an economic marketplace. Still, attributing capitalistic or socialistic values to plant-fungi interactions is limited by our metaphors and cultural biases. Rather than force fungi into rigid molds, embracing their complexity and studying them on their terms might yield more fruitful insights. Carl Linnaeus's famous taxonomy system was meant to sort plants and animals, but fungi had to wait until the mid-1960s to claim their own kingdom. These perplexing organisms constantly defy classification due to their peculiar genetic features. As humans, our inclination to categorize fungi through our preconceived notions might not be the most effective strategy. Researcher Toby Kears explores plant-fungi relationships by tracking the exchange of carbon and phosphorus between the two. The transactions seem to operate on a market mechanism, with plants paying more carbon for phosphorus in areas where it is scarce. This transactional viewpoint leads one to liken fungi to economic investors or even Wall Street entities. However, analyzing these interactions solely through a marketplace lens could limit our understanding. Considering symbiotic relationships between fungi and plants, we might also see them as examples of a socialist society redistributing resources, green plants providing carbon for their mycoheterotrophic kin. Our perspectives on fungi's essential nature, cooperative or competitive, mutualistic, or parasitic, may depend on cultural or political biases. Reliance on metaphors and analogies can both aid and distort our understanding of these complex organisms. By recognizing fungi's innate intricacies and exploring them independently from our preconceived frameworks, we open ourselves to a more profound comprehension of their world. Embracing the enigmas that fungi embody may lead to richer knowledge and marvels yet undiscovered. Fungi, environmental saviors. Fungi have an incredible appetite, feasting on various substances, including waste products. Some fungi such as Pleurotus mycelium, which produces edible oyster mushrooms, can be trained to consume toxic matter, including cigarette butts. Unleashing this fungi on agricultural waste can improve air quality and reduce the need for thermal combustion. Fungi also aid in breaking down pollutants through a process called mycoremediation, and they show promise in mycofabrication, the making of environmentally friendly products. Ecovative Design, an American company, uses mycelium to create sustainable building materials that can replace polluting ones, such as foam and leather. Beyond environmental solutions, fungi offer health benefits for humans and other species. Antibiotics such as penicillin and antiviral compounds that protect bees from varroa mites are examples of fungi's biomedical potential. Though lab results might not guarantee field success, fungi could play a crucial role in addressing environmental challenges and ensuring our survival.
In this fascinating journey through the world of fungi, Merlin Sheldrake deftly reveals the intricacies of these mystifying organisms and their significant influence on our lives, environment, and understanding of life. From challenging our ideas of individuality and intelligence to unveiling the hidden world of mycorrhizal relationships and wood wide webs, we witness fungi communicate through scent, alter human minds, and adapt in response to environmental conditions. Additionally, fungi hold the potential to remediate environmental issues, offering intriguing applications in diverse fields such as healthcare, agriculture, and sustainable building materials. This summary unveils the remarkable kingdom of fungi as a testament to the endless possibilities that life on Earth has to offer.